Welcome back to the Travel Partner YouTube channel. I'm Sarah, and today I'm sharing the 7 things that truly surprised me about Guatemala, a country that completely shattered my expectations. Before visiting, I pictured Mayan ruins, colorful textiles, and, honestly, some caution from the news. But what I found was a place of profound contrasts, warmth, and hidden depths. This isn't just a travel guide. It's about the real, unfiltered experiences that changed me. From wild public transport to unforgettable people, these are the stories behind the photos. If you're curious about what lies beyond the headlines, you're in the right place. Let's dive into the 7 things that surprised me most about traveling in Guatemala. First up, the legendary chicken buses. Old American school buses, reborn with wild paint, chrome, and thundering engines. My first ride was a sensory overload. Music blasting, people packed in, and yes, actual chickens. The ayudante swung my bag onto the roof and ushered me aboard with a grin. It's not just transport, it's a living, moving slice of Guatemalan life. You feel the country's pulse in every jolt and laugh shared with strangers. It's unpredictable, unforgettable, and taught me more about Guatemala than any guidebook. It's an experience I wouldn't trade for anything. I expected Guatemalan food to be all rice, beans, and tortillas, but I was so wrong. The cuisine is a rich blend of Mayan tradition and Spanish influence, with every region offering something unique. My favorite meal? Pepian, a deep, smoky stew made with roasted seeds, chilies, and chicken, served by a local family on Lake Atitlán. Each bite tasted of history and home. I discovered sweet plantain fritters with black beans and sipped a warm corn drink on chilly mornings. The markets are a feast for the senses. Rainbow corn, exotic fruits, and fragrant herbs everywhere. Coffee here is world-class, and I even joined a Mayan cacao ceremony, drinking pure, unsweetened chocolate, a sacred tradition. The real surprise was the complexity and depth of the food. Every meal was a lesson in culture and community. Guatemalan cuisine deserves a place on the world stage. Don't judge it by its staples. Seek out the specialties. The food here tells the story of the land and its people. Eating in Guatemala is an adventure in itself. It's a reminder that the best flavors are often the most unexpected. Come hungry, and you'll leave amazed. Safety was my biggest worry before visiting Guatemala. The headlines warned of danger, but my experience was the opposite. In towns around Lake Atitlán, I felt safe walking at night, greeted by friendly buenas noches from locals. Of course, I used common sense. No flashy electronics, trusted transport at night, and awareness of my surroundings. The fear faded quickly, replaced by a sense of peace and welcome. Most crime is concentrated in specific areas tourists rarely visit. The real Guatemala is full of families, laughter, and community. The media rarely shows the millions of safe, beautiful moments happening every day. My biggest lesson? Don't let fear steal a life-changing experience. Stay smart, stay open, and you'll find warmth and safety. The reality is far more nuanced than the headlines suggest. Guatemala's true story is one of resilience and hospitality. What truly defines Guatemala for me is its people. Their kindness goes far beyond friendliness. It's genuine, generous, and humbling. I'll never forget getting lost on a coffee farm near San Marcos. An elderly man with a machete appeared, read my lost expression, and led me back to the main trail. No words needed, no reward expected. This wasn't a one-off. Market vendors gifted me fruit, families shared bus seats, and drivers waited when I was running late. Kindness here is a way of life, not an exception. In a world that often feels rushed, Guatemalans reminded me of the power of community and simple decency. Their patience and willingness to help challenged my own ideas of generosity. It's a cultural cornerstone, a quiet dignity that persists despite hardship. The consistency of this kindness was the biggest surprise. It's a spirit that welcomes strangers and makes you feel at home. My journey was shaped by these small, profound acts. In Guatemala, kindness is the universal language. I thought my basic Spanish would be enough in Guatemala, but I quickly realized how much language shapes your experience. In tourist hubs, English works, but step off the beaten path and Spanish becomes essential. My first attempts were awkward, but people were patient. I decided to take a week of Spanish classes in San Pedro La Laguna. My teacher, Elena, taught me more than grammar. She shared her culture and stories. Suddenly, I could ask about recipes, understand local jokes, and connect on a deeper level. The invisible wall between tourist and local began to crumble. I also discovered that many people speak indigenous Mayan languages, with Spanish as their second language. Hearing cachicle or quiche in the markets was a humbling reminder of Guatemala's deep roots. Learning even a little Spanish opened doors everywhere I went. It's not just about logistics, it's about respect and connection. The effort to speak the language was always appreciated. It turned transactions into conversations and strangers into friends. The real Guatemala comes alive when you try to speak its languages. Even a few words can change your entire journey. Most travelers stick to Antigua and Lake Atitlán, but Guatemala has so much more to offer. My trip to Quetzaltenango, Zela, showed me a different side, a real working city with few tourists and authentic highland culture. From Zela, I visited Fuentes Georginas, volcanic hot springs hidden in the mountains, surrounded by mist and jungle. Soaking in those pools was pure magic, tranquil, rustic, and far from the crowds. I also explored Saltaja, home to Central America's oldest church and a unique fruit liquor called. These off-the-beaten-path experiences felt like true discoveries. Locals were genuinely surprised and pleased to see a visitor interested in their hometown. It took more effort and a bit of Spanish, but the rewards were deeper connections and unforgettable moments. Guatemala's magic often lies just beyond the tourist trail. There's the Rio Dulce, black sand beaches, and remote Mayan ruins waiting to be explored. Antigua and Atitlán are just the beginning. The real adventure starts when you go one bus ride further. Don't be afraid to explore beyond the postcards. Guatemala's altitude and climate were a constant surprise. The land of eternal spring is a poetic nickname, but the weather changes dramatically with every climb or descent. Antigua is mild and sunny, but Lake Atitlán's towns and the surrounding volcanoes each have their own microclimates. In Zela, at over 7,600 feet, the air is thin and the nights are cold. I was breathless just walking uphill. Packing for Guatemala means preparing for everything: tropical heat, chilly highlands, rain, and sun. The altitude makes physical activity a real challenge. Hiking the Santa Maria volcano was one of the hardest things I've ever done. Every step a battle for oxygen. But the views from the top, looking down on clouds and volcanoes, were absolutely worth it. The climate shapes daily life and creates incredible biodiversity, from jungle to cloud forest to pine-covered hills. The environment isn't just a backdrop, it's an active part of your journey. It humbles you, challenges you, and rewards you with breathtaking landscapes. My advice: respect the altitude, pack layers, and embrace the surprises. Guatemala's seasons can change in a single day. The land itself is as dynamic as its people. Every shift in weather brings a new adventure. Those are the 7 things that surprised me most about Guatemala. I found adventure, beauty, and a depth of culture and kindness that will stay with me forever. Guatemala challenges you to be a better traveler, more open, more patient, more curious. It's a country that must be experienced, not just read about. The surprises made my journey meaningful and unforgettable. If this inspired you, subscribe for more travel stories. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep exploring.